All right. As we said before, we're gonna just run through Phil's pedal board for today. We're just doing this because we have free time, and sometimes we get lonely. But anyhow, that was the lick from our song "Anywhere But Homesick." That's one that Phil uses. We just wanted to run through the effects that he uses on that one. Right now, we're using the 52 Telecaster from Fender, going through a PV, a tiny little PV. I'll just get that for you real quick. This is your standard high school amp. Oh, and there's the tele. Okay, yeah. So from the far right there, you can see we have a Boss TU2 chromatic tuner. Gotta have it. We actually play nowadays in half step down tuning, so that comes in handy. The Vox Wah, I got that for a birthday. Phil actually bought that for her birthday. It's a pretty solid wah. We don't use it a ton, but we just have it in case. And then next down we have the MXR Dynacomp, which we use to just clean up Preggios and things. And Phil does a lot of tapping nowadays, so we use that for tapping. Then next to that is the Rat. This is his main distortion, made dirt. Everybody's heard of the Rat. Everybody knows about the Rat. It's just a good all-around distortion that it's really adaptable, and it's great for bands like ours where we're going out and we don't always bring our amps and things like that. It's adaptable to all the different amps you play with and always gives you a good, thick analog sound. Next up is a very important pedal. It's the micro amp. It's the magic pedal. It just gives you clean, really nice kind of sparkle, and also gives you a boost, obviously. But it's different from other boosters where it gives you that nice, clean kind of. It's just sparkly. Why don't you give him a little demo of how that works there?
Okay.
Panda shoes. So there's without the micro amp. Then we kick in the micro amp, just a little bit over noon. Yep. So there we go. That's the micro amp. Gives it a nice, just sparkle. Up to the top there, we have a pitch shifter delay by Boss on the top. We use that just for crazy effects. It does a ton of stuff, but mainly Phil uses it for. What do you use it for mostly?
Just higher octaves.
Yeah, he likes to do the octaves on it. Just give it sound how that goes. Yeah, just when we want to do. Yeah, it gives us that kind of. A lot of people think about that sound from the Verbzilla, but this also does that, and I think it does it a lot better. It doesn't have the reverb on it, but you can obviously get reverbs and such, and the functionality is way better. Next is the DD7 digital delay from Boss, which is a crazy delay. It just does a ton of stuff. Phil likes to use it on the analog setting, which he has it on now. It just does a nice repeat. Yeah, just a very warm repeat, but it has all the digital functionality. It also loops. The different delay settings are great, and also has a mod and a reverse, which are fun. I think Phil is starting to use a lot of the mod. At least I'm trying to get him to use it. And finally, we have the Phase 90 from MXR. I'm a big MXR fan, and the Phase 90 is really the only phaser anyone ever needs. We also have the Phase 100 on Chris's board, but the Phase 90 is good because it's really easy to operate. You can do great stuff. Like Phil does a lot of stuff live where he'll just pop it on and play, and he'll fuck around with the rate. We can say fuck around, right? It's the YouTube. I don't give a shit. Yeah, so there we go. Just give him a little lick there on the face. Yep. And yeah, so it's nice solid face sound. So that's the rig that well, that's the board that Phil uses at the moment. We're probably gonna add a few more pedals in the future as soon as I get some cash. But yeah, that's just an FYI to everybody who's staying with our channel and staying with our band. Thanks.